Hi everyone. In this short video tutorial, we are going to learn and check our understanding around what we learned gradually over the period of the first taster week. So in the first taster week, we were introduced to the idea of details in the structure of cells. And in this video tutorial, we are going to compare the plant cells with the animal cells. Comparing plant versus animal cells in IGCSE level somewhat looked like this. This comparison diagram is roughly summarizing the differences and similarities between plants and animal cells. You can say that the similarities between plants and animal cells that you could tell in your IGCSE level after learning about cells was that both the cells have cell membrane, both possess a well-defined nucleus, and both have jelly-like complex matrix which contains all the components of the cell, that is cytoplasm. You could also say that the plant cells possess certain unique structures, that is cell wall, permanent vacuole, and chloroplast, that is lacking in an animal cell. What we are going to do next is we are going to apply our learning over this period of 4 days of taster and recall to compare plant and animal cells based on what you know about their cell structures so far, currently. So we are going to observe the ultrastructure diagrams of both the cells in the next slide now and see whether we can compare both the cells better than what we knew in our IGCSE level or not. So here on the screen are the diagrams of the ultrastructures of plants and animal cells. And let's look at what are some structures that are common in both the cells, plant and animal cell. So on your left is the animal cell, and on your right is the diagram of the plant cell. So some common characteristics or common organelles which are found in both the cells are the Golgi body, Golgi vesicles. You can find mitochondria. You can find ribosomes in both cases. Both the plant and the animal cells have cell surface membrane present. Cytoplasm is found in both cases. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum is found in both plant and animal cells. Then we have the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Then we have microtubules which emerge from the centrioles and centrosomes. These microtubules not only help the cell in cell division, they also help in building the cytoskeleton framework, which gives the cell its tracks so that organelles can move around. Now, these microtubules are found both in plants and animals. The only thing is centrosome and this centriole. This is only found in the animal cell. In plant cells, microtubules are present, but they are not made in a certain center like centriole or centrosome. They are formed independently in different parts of the cell. Of course, both plant and animal cells have nucleus, and all the features are almost similar, with nucleolus, genetic material as chromatin, nuclear envelope, and nuclear pore. Now coming towards some special features which are only found in animal cells but not found in plant cells. Of course, we will highlight one, that is centrosomes and centrioles. This is again something that is only found in the animal cell. Now, interestingly, animal cells have these hydrolytic suicidal bags called lysosomes, which digest materials that enter the cell. Scientists, through different research investigations, have found out that the large permanent vacuole in the plant cells almost perform the same function as animal cell vacuoles. Therefore, plant cells do not have separate lysosomes. But in rare cases, plant cells may show presence of temporary lysosomes. So we can say that lysosome is a very common feature in animal cell, but rare feature in plant cells. Another feature that is only found in animal cell is some animal cells have their cell membrane extended in the form of finger-like projections just to increase the surface area of the cell. So cells which need to digest food or need to absorb materials very rapidly, they need to have a greater surface area. So they have these finger-like projections called microvilli, and they are absent in the plant cells. So what I have marked over here in pink, and of course here, these are the special features that are only uniquely found in animal cells. Coming to features that are specifically found in plant cells only, that is the large permanent vacuole, of course. Vacuoles are found in animal cells, but they are temporary. Whereas in plants, vacuoles are so prominent and permanent that sometimes they take up almost all the space of the cell, pushing all the organelles to the edge of the cell or periphery. Of course, another feature is chloroplast. So presence of chloroplast in plant cells, which contain the green pigment chlorophyll for the purpose of all photosynthetic reactions to take place. This is absent in animal cell. Now, again, a quick look at one or two features that you need to remember, which is unique to plant cells. Here they are. In this diagram over here, you are looking at an electron micrograph image of cells, plant cells, and these green fiber-like structure, thread-like structure forming a mesh. These are the cytoskeletal framework. This is the cytoskeleton made up of microfilaments and microtubules in plant cell. Similarly, through electron micrograph studies, animal cells also seem to have a very highly branched and advanced network of microtubules. So these are again some things which are common as previously notified. Both plant and animal cells possess microtubules which form the cytoskeleton of the cell. Now, one thing that I did not emphasize in my previous discussion statements is that plant cells possess a second boundary, which is outside the cell membrane, and that is the cell wall, shown as green color highlighted lines over here. The plant cell wall is made up of a material called cellulose. This is completely lacking in animal cells, but it is present in plant cells. Now you will notice that between the two neighboring plant cells, this is a plant cell and this is a second one, there are cytoplasmic connections. That is, one cell communicates with the other cell through bridge-like tunnels, which are actually connecting two cells. These are called the plasmodesmata. And we are going to see the plasmodesmata in a diagram over here. As you can see, these are the plasmodesmata, which are uniquely seen only in plant cells. Animal cells also have cell-to-cell connections, but they are not called plasmodesmata. So these are some of the similarities and as well as dissimilarities. I also want you to keep in mind that whenever you come across the command word compare, make sure that you think about the differences between the two things as well as the similarities that they possess. What I want you to do next is copy this Venn diagram style note taking in your notebook and list down all the organelles that are only found in plant cells, all organelles that are only found in animal cells and organelles which are commonly found in both the cells in this format. That is all. You may pause the video to complete your note or rewatch it at your own pace. Thank you.